All right, here we go. Air class is on. All right, here's the first question. For convention's sake, we will say A and B, C and D like you would see on most choices, okay? When you decide to pick your answer, A, B, C, D, and then I'll put multiple choice here. You can make your best guess. We've discussed it, but we're not very good at this right now, so we're still figuring it out. So they put in their answers, and you can do the QR code thing, but the link is usually good for a few weeks. Sometimes you have to reset the link. You have to like write down everything and then type it in.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, when you hit the Air Class thing on your smart board, they're supposed to scan with a QR or something.
Okay.
But I can just imagine the chaos, so I make the link and go from there. All right, I'm gonna hit pause for a second. Everybody can see the problem. You know what? Also, here are the notes. So if you're watching the video, you'll probably want to hit pause. Those details are all important. It shows all the different kinds of motion. Okay, so this is only the second one we've done. It's also very clear we are not sure what we're doing. So let's discuss. All right, first of all, this is where we start. You can use that vertex point to figure this out. Notice all the answers are absolute value, all of them, because that parent function would be y equals absolute value of x. And then we apply some motion now. If it's, the number inside is the lateral. So that would mean, since it's positive, it's the opposite of what you think. That would mean a left 2. This one would mean a left 2. This would mean a right 2. And this would mean a right 2. Let's use that first of all. Do we go from there to there or there to there? Do we go left 2 or right 2? Left 2. So it's not going to be D or C. And E wasn't an option, so I appreciate the humor. That's the one time I usually actually click on the option and call the person out. If you click it, it'll show the names of the data, who's in the data pool. I don't necessarily want to embarrass kids, but if you picked E, that was a business decision. You know, you thought you were funny or something. Okay, -3 means down 3, +3 means up 3. We went left 2 and up 3. Which one's the answer then? It's going to be B, right? So, and most people did pick B, which is all right. Not bad for our second example, but make sure you guys start to get that clarification, okay? I'll close my ink. We would pick B. And that was good. Oh, and they'll show the solution here. They give you a visual. They move it left 2, that's the +2, and then the up 3, that's the +3. It's just like what we did yesterday, except this time you don't get to experiment and get unlimited tries. You have to just get it right. Okay, show question, new problem. It's the same type of function. I'm fine with that, except let's see who E is. Oh, Brox, come on, don't pick E. I mean, if you're going to pick a non-option as your option, you will get called out a little. Let me see here. There's your choices. I don't know. Let me go up a little more. You can probably see it there. There you go. Everybody can see that. I'm going to hit paused. It's a nice bump. We got 68% picked A. I hope that we're correct. I think we should be. So if we go from the vertex here to the vertex there, we moved what direction? Why? Nobody wants to play the game? What's up with this, guys? Yeah, it was fine a little while ago. What direction did we go? Laterally, what direction did we go? From the solid to the dash. What direction? I'm just asking what direction.
Right.
Correct. How much? 5. What sign do we use? Correct. 5 is -5 to move right. We're good to go. And then vertically, what direction did we go? Vertically, what direction did we go? We went right 5, and then from there, do we go up or down? Huh? Up. Quanto, Eric? There's only 2 blocks there. I know you're in the way back. So 2 blocks. So we went -5 plus 2. I think that makes it A. I think the majority were probably correct. And it looks like we were right 5, up 2. Nice little visual. It's pretty good. All right, let's see if we can get to 100%. All right, new problem. We got to get closer to 100%. You guys want to move on to something else? Give me the right answers. Be careful. Okay, what's the first thing you notice about this picture that's different from previous problems? Marlena, be ready. Get your hands ready. Here we go. What's one thing you notice that's different? It's flipped upside down. Correct. Very good. Now, what does the flipping? You can find these answers right here on the board, but tell me, what does the flipping?
Negative.
Where? You're right. It's a negative that does it. Donde. Good job, guys. Good hands. Well, come on. Don't make the guy with the broken leg jump. Who knows? Any of y'all 3? What? Okay, y'all both dodged catching the ball and you chucked it at me. We said the negative flips it. I said where? In the beginning. Yes, in the very front. Right here on the board in the notes. The negative one in front will flip it. It causes that reflection on the x-axis. Okay, so what other direction did we have motion? What other direction did we have motion? Get your hands ready or you're going to get hit in the face. You're going to hit come on, dude. Why? What other direction did you move from there to there? Besides the flipping. Caleb? Did it go up or down? No, I mean, did this point shift vertically or down? Up or down? No, did this point go down or up? We already said the whole picture flipped. We got that. But when we move from that point to that point, do you have to move up or down to get there? No. Okay, so there is no vertical shift here. Now, did we move left or right? Did we move left or right? We moved left. How do we move left? Where is the lateral motion located? Now you get to play fetch. Man, come on, guys. We move left or right. How do you do that? Inside the parentheses, outside the parentheses?
Outside.
Lateral shifts are located inside the parentheses. Vertical shifts are located outside the parentheses. So if we're doing a lateral shift, in this case moving left, where would it be located? Inside or outside? Inside. So we moved left. What sign is associated with moving left? It's on the board. Positive. It's the opposite of what you might think it is. I know these are the negative x's, but for this one, if you look up there, it says to move left, you use positive. Okay, so 52% chose D. Not looking good. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be A because the positive 3 will move left 3, the negative front flips it, and there's no outside number because it didn't move up or down. That's okay. That was a tricky one, but we've got to figure this out. So it looks like only about 25% of the class was correct. The negative flips it to the left 3, and there you go. Watch it again. It shows you. The negative flips it, and then left 3 is the plus 3. Everybody got it? All right, let's get it ready for the next one.
Like, guys, y'all understand that we're looking at, like, you're looking at the black solid graph, and the new one is the dotted one, and you're trying to figure out, what did we do to the black graph to make it the red graph? Does that make sense to y'all? Like, how did we go from that graph to the other one? Like, what did we do? Like, we had to move it, and you got to figure out, okay, how did we move it? Does that make any sense?
All right.
Eli, does that make sense?
Good luck with this one. Good luck. All right, let's see what our results are. This one's also a little tricky. We've got the flipping going on. Okay, a lot of people picked C. Let's see if we are correct. A, B, C.
Yeah.
They were correct, the 64%. Now let's look at what's happening. Let's look at what's happening because 36% still got it wrong. The first thing they did is they negative to flip it. And then right one means a -1 inside. The negative in front flips it. To move it right one, you do the negative number inside. Are we good? We've got to get better than in the 60s though, so we are going to continue. Show question, new problem. Good luck. All right, let's see how we did now. Come on, buddy. 76%. Looks like they all chose B. I hope we're good to go here. Looks like 76% were correct. They flipped it with the negative, and then right 3 was actually plus, or left 3 was actually +3. Excuse me. You'll see that graphic. All right. Uno mas. Let's get to the B's. Whoops. Can we get to the B's? Can we get over 80%? Good luck. Let's see if we got there. Eric, I didn't get your result. Oh my, we did not get to 80%, guys. Y'all want to keep these going?
No.
Yes. Look at that. The results tell us what's really going on. We don't know. All right, so we should have gone left 5 units. And laterally, that means you add 5. And then it went down 5 units. On the outside, it's a -5. So we go +5 inside and -5 outside. Should have been, I think, C, which means +5 on the outside moves it left 5. On the inside, excuse me. And then down 5 is outside 5, -5. Yeah, most kids didn't get it right. 44 chose B. We know that though. If there's a negative on the inside, that moves it to the right. It says so right there. So we got fooled, guys. The majority picked B, and it's going to show us, I think, that we were wrong. Here's what should have happened. It should have been +5 and then -5. +5 on the inside moves it left. The key's on the board, circled in pink. +5 is left, or plus is left on the inside, and minus is right. And then on the outside, minus is down. Okay. We've got to get to the 80s. We go to the 80s, we'll start doing problems. Good luck. Everyone answered. Hopefully this was a little better. The last one kind of hurt a little bit to see that data. Still at 65%. That's if the majority is correct. The negative in front flips it. So we should have a negative in front. So it's either A or B. And then it got moved right 5. And that's a -5 on the inside. So B, I believe, is correct. But still not 80%. Many chose D. I don't understand why. Let me see. Why did we choose D? Oh, guys, we didn't do the negative on the inside. Like, I have it on the board, what it does. It flips it laterally. So, like, if you had f of -x and it was like this, one of those, it will do this. And we haven't done an example of that other than me showing that on the board. We may get to that at some point, but yeah. All right. I'm going to be a stickler. We got to get to 80. I want to let you guys get to work on your work, but we got to get to 80%. This time, before you start answering, why don't you confer with your neighbor and discuss before you click submit on your answer? Talk to each other. Results are. Hopefully this one doesn't hurt quite so bad. Okay, with buddy assistance, we got to 92. Let's see if we're right. The negative in front means it's flipped, so it's got to move the negative in front. It's not going to be D. That's impossible. It could be C. It could be B. And it's not going to be A, although somebody picked A, so I'm going to find out who that was, I think. And then it got moved right 4, and it's negative on the inside for a right 4. So we should be there. And we got it right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to...
He already knows. He just hit an answer.
Okay.
I think he understands. So.
Guys, you're supposed to talk to each other, so if your neighbor got it right and you didn't get it right, you're not following the directions. Okay, you've got 20 of these. You might have homework. Yeah.